Figure 4 Radio.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Figure 4 Radio.
Hello everybody, welcome to Figure 4 Radio. Welcome to Summerslam 2017.
2017, baby!
I'm the Mastermind Ollie Spring, and I'm today for the first time ever on Figure 4 Radio. You've heard me reference him plenty of times. Making his debut for us today is the emissary of truth, my commentary partner in and outside of the ring. It's TJ Lee.
Wagwan, you know, the one emissary of truth. You want some truth nuggets? I am fucking exhausted.
Yeah, we are absolutely. So we've just done a whole sacrifice show. It was a building show, as everyone referred to it.
Lovingly referred to as a building show. I won't sit here and call it anything it's not. It was a what I said, my favorite way of putting it is, it wasn't our best show, but it was still better than most things out there. That's how I look at it. We have a lot of pride in what we do, and that's why we look at it that way.
It was that hangover show. It was that we had WrestleMania last month, and this was that kind of reset button hitting.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about SummerSlam. We are sat here in the emissary's mansion, watching SummerSlam on the biggest fucking TV I've ever seen, and we're kicking off with a bit of John Cena, and it's going to be Baron Corbin, if I recall rightly.
It's the Corbinator, the man with the saddest stomach in pro wrestling.
The Corbinator, did you call him?
He has the saddest stomach in pro wrestling. The amount of gifs that are floating around of just his nipples and stomach.
Doesn't he look like one of the Muppets? Isn't it one of the Muppets his stomach looks like?
He looks like a man that was aged too quickly. and the thing is, right, I actually really...
Hang on, is it...
Oh, he's got new music.
Oh. I don't like it. I like the fire and the fox. And the
I
fox,
don't.
the
He
wolf.
looks like Team Mad's logo.
That's true. He's just ripping off Team Mad.
When is he going to shave his head? Because he's clearly losing his hair.
He really is. He is aging too quickly. So yeah, thoughts on? Are you a Cena fan? Are you pro or anti-Cena?
How can you not respect the guy who's been at the top of the business for 11, 12 years? Okay, so
there's not respect. Do you like him or not?
Now I do.
Okay,
I do now that he's a part-timer stepping aside. I think when you have anyone who's on the top game for that long, anyone will start to hate them. Smarks will always hate them. What I remember the defining moment that I and practically everyone hated him was SummerSlam. Where he took on the Nexus and buried them.
Yeah,
and a fun little fact for any of you out there, he chose that. He made that call. He actually was the one that made the call to bury them and get DDT'd by Wade Barrett and then come back and beat them all, be the sole survivor. And he admitted to Edge and Christian afterwards, Edge and Jericho afterwards, it was the wrong call. But that was where you got an idea of the kind of person he can be. I still think he's a wonderful person.
Okay,
I think he's a great worker.
Yeah, no, I can't disagree with that.
I didn't like him. Now I do.
He's not marketed. I'm a massive Corbin fan, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a heel, and people aren't meant to like him. I know me saying I like him, but
smart.
I like what he does. I like his work.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. I mean, obviously, we're watching the recap right now with the cash-in, and Baron Corbin joins Mr. Sandow as the only other man to fail to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, and
I don't think that's a bad thing though, because at least he's being remembered for something, and it kind of just proves that briefcase it's a briefcase. It's an opportunity. It isn't it's not a guaranteed title. So it's a practically guaranteed title shot. But it can't be whoever wins the belt. They need to have a few people lose it.
They do, but I think you'll agree they made him look very stupid here. Look at this. He got beaten with a roll-up.
Yeah, no, that roll-up looked weak because he could have easily kicked out. But it's cool because it gives him character motivation. Do you buy into the fact that he had to lose it before SummerSlam so that people weren't talking about him during the main event?
No, I buy into the fact that he had legitimate heat backstage, was acting like an arsehole, and they made him pay for it.
Okay.
Not just that, but he supposedly, from what I understand, is that the higher-ups lost faith in him. He wasn't able to trade the barbs necessary with Cena. People weren't buying into his promos and buying into him on Twitter. I don't know if I agree with that. I think he's good on Twitter, but apparently the higher-ups lost faith in him, and we know that they can be fickle people. I like Corbin's work ethic. I think he's got a lot of work to do on the main roster. He's only been there for a little while, but what better way to to kind of throw him into the fire than to have him with John Cena. So
are you going Cena or Corbin in the match?
Corbin, because Cena hasn't won in 7 years at SummerSlam.
Wow, I'm rolling with Cena on this one, if I'm being honest.
It'll be cool if Cena does.
I'm calling for Cena on this. So, folks, we're going to get stuck into this. We'll be back at the end of the match. We're going to go soak it up, and we'll let you know what we think of, the outcome.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
So, John Cena breaks his SummerSlam streak. Tej, you called it.
I did.
You called it. That's 1-0 to you.
Well, it's very interesting when we have experience in the business, but we're still marks for WWE. We don't have anything like that. The dirt sheets were saying that Baron Corbin has been, and if you watch Breaking Ground, has always been a very lonely dude. He's a lone wolf, and he is a dick. There's no other way of putting it. He's just, that's who he is. That's okay. He owns it, and he says, I am a dick, and I'm fine with it. But he made some very bad decisions when it came to the verbal back and forth with John Cena, and then he made some very bad decisions with Twitter beef. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, then go and look at the dirt sheets.
Don't know if I'm being honest.
He had a lot of deleted tweets where he was saying some dumb things. The higher-ups basically looked at it and said, if you can't hold your own against our top guy, and you're making multiple mistakes, and you're only 6 months into the top level, then you clearly aren't our guy. And they soured on him, and they made him look like an idiot. He had a decent offense in this match, but, I mean, he lost to a 1 AA. A basic AA. No big, change into it. He didn't, have any big reversal. He just got caught in it and slammed 1, 2, 3. Clean.
No, it was decisive. It was decisive, really.
And it breaks Cena's streak. So Cena has lost 6 years in a row. And now
do you think that was for the Nexus?
I think it was. And the one man who he beats is the man who just lost the briefcase in 7 seconds to a roll-up.
He's being fucking buried.
Yep. I'm not a big fan of Baron Corbin that much anyway, so it's fine. I loved him in NXT. I loved his end of days, and that's about the extent of it. So for me, it's all right. That's a decision I can live with. I like John Cena. I like him now. He's not in the spotlight, so
that's fine. And are we going to get Rocket League? Are you a Rocket Leaguer?
No, I'm not. I like watching it. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm not really a thing. What do you think about the Usos taking the belts from New Day?
I don't know. It feels like it's a little bit hot potato again. I kind of prefer it, especially in the case of the in the case of NXT belt. It's never hot potato. It's always been I don't know. There's just a solid lineage. I mean, and I don't like it when it's hot potatoes.
It's one of those things where when a belt like the tag belt is hot potato, I'm okay with it. It's not the main title, and the tags. It shows that the tag scene is stacked and it's hot. And right now, the Usos, I actually like the Usos like this. I hated them in their face paint because that wasn't them. Them being let loose and being able to just be these dudes that don't give a fuck is awesome. The New Day have already got their record. They've already done everything they need to do. They don't need to have the belts anymore.
That's true.
Right now, we've got a lot of tag teams that are coming up. I wish the Revival were here. I really, really do. But they're not. But there are a lot of tag teams coming up that are doing well. What about Neville? Neville and Akira Tozawa. Tozawa took the belt from him on Raw, part of the Titus Worldwide brand, and he got it back. He got it back within 9 days.
Hot potatoes. Hot potatoes. I'm not sure how much
I like
different.
That. With the Cruiserweight belt, I don't like that. With the Cruiserweight belt, it's nothing like what it was in CWC. And many pundits have talked about this, and many wrestlers have. This is the difference between writing with Triple H's team and writing with Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon's team. They don't know how to use cruiserweights, and it's really sad. You watch the CWC, you watch any Kota Ibushi match, Johnny Gargano match, any of them, and then watch what they do with them on Monday Night Raw 205 Live. It's atrocious. But they do their best. They really do. I mean, Neville and Austin Aries had the biggest pop, I would say, one of the biggest pops at WrestleMania. So they did well. In my opinion.
I think that was more for Austin Aries first thing, and it was, I don't know. I think they just gave them appreciation, really. To be fair,
I give appreciation, but then that's the change in the stigma. How long ago was it that Divas matches were piss break matches?
True.
How long ago was it that you would go off and you'd be like, cruiserweights, little flippy midgets. Now people care about them. And now, speaking of the women's division, we're about to go on to see Naomi take on Natalya. What's your take on that?
If that is the next match, I just think Natalya's just the jobber. I hate to say that term because I know that wrestlers hate that term, but she's almost like they need to get a good match out. Naomi needs an opponent who can really go, and Natasha's just that person. That's all she's used for.
Natalia is a very, very gifted athlete.
Yes.
And from the Heart Dungeon, she is a part of that wrestling family, and whether she's a jobber or not, she might be a jobber here. She's still one of the best women's wrestlers in the world.
That's it. But I just don't feel she's a credible threat in any real match.
No, I mean, I don't watch.
She hasn't been built like a genuine contender.
No, I mean, I don't watch an awful lot of the main rosters, like women's division anymore, because I don't watch a lot of the main programming. I'll be honest.
Same.
But Naomi has earned this spot, and I don't see Naomi losing anytime soon. My prediction: Naomi's gonna stay. She's gonna stay the course.
I think you're 100% right. If I'm being honest. So let's get stuck in. So you're 1-0 up so far. This won't change it regardless. But I can't disagree. I think it is. I think Naomi's bringing this one home.
If you agree with me, it's 1-1. So it's 2-1. It's okay.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Holy shit!
Wow.
Tej, we were both wrong. But
I mean, good for Natalia. She's a very gifted wrestler. Liam, the ref next to us, was
yeah,
right.
Liam,
so now we have it's 0-1-1 on the point system. That's cool, but what surprises me isn't that Natalia got it. She is good. It's that there's no story for this. Not really. A month's build up. But obviously,
there doesn't need to be. But
Liam, the ref, is saying he reckons it's going to be a cash in.
Well,
we'll stay on and see.
We're going to hang around,
and then it'll be 0-1-2 if that's the case.
And one thing, Hudson Malone, I think he was talking about this shiny belt thing. And he was saying that she's never going to lose it for ages because they can market that glowing, flashy light belt.
Absolutely.
Which is true, but now she hasn't got it.
Well, I mean, props to Natalia and Tyson Kidd watching at home.
Really good match, though, right?
Yeah, it's a nice match.
I thought it was a really good.
I think they had enough chemistry, but I think they did well.
It wasn't as good as Asuka and Ember Moon last night,
but it's not NXT, so
very few women. But I think that was a very strong match.
It's so bizarre when you say like this, but WWE plays second fiddle to NXT's matches on sometimes, which is a bit strange.
Yeah.
Now, is there going to be a cash-in? I don't know. I imagine with them sitting there like that, there will be. I'm going to say that there will be. So I'm going to go with Liam on this one. You say will or won't?
I don't know. But for me, that was a perfectly good, at least 3.5 star match.
So let's see what happens. Is it going to be a 0-1-1 or is it going to be 0-2-2? Just holding it up.
Let's see.
No, that's it.
No.
Wow, okay.
Damn it, I should have been more decisive.
You should have been more decisive. So you're still on 0, Ollie, I'm sorry.
God damn it.
That's how it works. It's 0-1-1.
Still on 0. I'm losing to Liam, the ref.
I mean, let's be real. Yeah, in Hope Wrestling, everyone does.
That's true, actually.
He has an undefeated streak.
He's won 2 matches out of 1 that he's been in.
He's won more. I mean, Liam the Ref has won more than the main event as a Sacrifice Pro Wrestling. Let's bear that in mind. That's, yeah.
That's the thing. We got these adverts, man. They just kill me.
Mind.
The Rocket League one was funny enough, but
that was up, down, down. That's why it was funny.
Yeah.
That's Xavier Woods' like baby.
Right. Baby.
Next will be, I imagine, the tag match.
Well, there's a lot. See, I still don't know. I still don't know the full card for tonight. So I guess I'm just waiting to see what happens.
I'll be annoyed if they put it over Nakamura.
Is that how I think it is?
That is.
Oh, that is the
queen.
I love your massive TV because there's just a massive Alexa right in front of my face.
She's very gifted with how she markets herself.
She is just absolutely gorgeous.
Although I will say the only thing that obviously they're kind of going for is that she's basically now the new Harley Quinn of the program.
Yeah, I don't dig that because
I do, because I love Margot Robbie and Harley Quinn in the comics anyway. So it's a Raw. Okay, so we're probably. What do you think's next then? Raw branded. I say tag belts.
So they're changing the. Yeah, they will be changing it for
back
every.
And forth.
Yeah. Oh, it's that fucking cage. So right. So this is Big Cass versus Big Show
Okay, cool. So this is the piss break. Awesome.
So I just don't get why Enzo's in a cage.
Ask me who's going over.
But who's going over?
I don't fucking care.
You don't fucking...
Enzo has backstage heat, water is wet, and Liam the ref has an undefeated streak. I just...
regardless, on screen wise, regardless of whether he's got heat backstage or a fear of heights, I mean, Enzo is not a threat to anybody in this. That's like a lion facing a tiger and then getting angry about a fly.
I mean,
there's
with
no
all
way
the
he's
respect
a threat
to Liam, that is like Liam jumping on Josh's back.
That is, it's like
he's just gonna look at you and go, "Bruv, what are you doing?"
Liam the ref jumping on John Grimm's back. It's nothing. It's like, so why
Shout out
the
to John
hell?
Grimm for his new match, by the way.
Yeah,
getting a fantastic debut match against Twister. And if you are interested, Twister's funeral will be held in the same venue. There will be commiserations.
But anyway, this isn't a Sacrifice Pro pod.
No, but
this is a why the fuck is Enzo in a cage pod?
Yeah.
Because he's not a threat.
No, he's not a threat.
I think Cass is going over. Because Big Show is Big Show.
I'll be playing with my balls.
I reckon Big Show's going to go in as a face. He's going to turn heel in the match, and then he's going to turn face before the end of it.
And he actually hit him. How much money is Cass being paid to have Big Show actually physically hit him with a fist the size of my skull? Because honestly, it's weird. Oh, yeah, and now they're doing the Anderson and Gallows thing.
Oh yeah.
I love anything involving Anderson and Gallows. I'll watch because I love those two. I love everything they did in New Japan, but I don't understand this. So is Cass now aligned with them? Is that what's going on?
I don't watch Raw or SmackDown.
I'm going to quickly defer to Liam the ref.
So
Liam, is that what's going on?
Liam doesn't
know either.
Liam doesn't know, therefore it's fucked. I'm going Big Cass. You're going.
I abstain. I don't care.
So you're going to lose the point.
No,
you're happy to lose the point.
Okay, do you know what?
Pick a name.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Big Cass, because Big Show gains nothing by going over.
Precisely, right. Let's go for a piss break.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but why? Let's just I think we should. Let's go before I self implode. So that just happened. Will got a point.
You don't. If I say what I'm thinking,
yeah,
it won't make air, so I'm good.
Oh, try me. What you got?
I would rather have a very virulent and aggressive form of testicular cancer than watch that match again.
That seems a little harsh.
I did say. I did say.
I thought you were just going to say that was absolute horse shit, but
no, it was absolute horseshit. No, I'm just saying that for effect.
This
no,
match is horseshit.
It was horseshit.
I popped for Enzo lubing himself up to fit through the cage, but again, he just dropped down 8. But what's the fucking point? I just don't get the point of what was Enzo's point in that. If you're pushing Cass as a big star, that's it. Push him as a big star and just leave Enzo. Enzo is gaining nothing from it. It's just pulling everything. Just why? I just don't get it.
Don't know. I've got nothing. I refuse to put any more effort in than they did for their match.
I mean, I did start falling asleep in that.
You do actually
in that one. I'm back awake. Just about.
I'm more enthused in my pizza coming than I am in that.
What stage?
There were 2 people or 3 people in the locker room. Who were infinitely more talented, who didn't get a chance to work today because of that match. Yeah. I just want everyone to know that.
How's your pizza doing?
The pizza is on baking, which isn't bad.
Baking. I know.
Hey, it's Daniel Bryan.
I know a few promoters that are in that same situation right now.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, very. What do you make of the Kurt Angle Daniel as Jason Jordan's dad? Let's.
Come on. Hand me a noose. Hand me a noose.
No, I laughed so hard.
Really?
It was just hilarious.
I didn't.
It's so bad, it's funny.
It's just incredibly low-key racist. It's just low-key racist, really. It just seems unnecessary. I don't think it was smart. I think it was them trying to be clever and awful. It's very, very cheesy. it's a dated thing, and I'm just not that bothered by it. What I am bothered by, and what I am wholly 100% invested in, is Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal, and I hope.
Do you reckon
that's
that match is on next?
If it is, I will be sitting forward, but they're now doing a no-yes segment.
We probably should have been listening to this, but all I'm seeing is Daniel
It's just
Bryan
SmackDown versus Raw.
Kurt Angle just going back and forth randomly. Okay, right. So that happened, right.
Okay.
So what's this? Randy Orton. Who's he got?
And
Rusev? Oh,
Rusev.
fuck.
So this could be a good match.
Oh, that means Randy Orton's going to win, and Ruru, my spirit
so
animal.
You're going straight for Randy Orton.
I don't want it to happen, but Randy Orton's going to win.
At least it won't be a bad match. All food's out for delivery. At least it won't be a bad match. That's one thing.
I think Rusev is going to get buried in this match. It's just the way it is.
Liam's going for Rusev. You're going for...
I'm going Randy Orton, even though I don't want to. Ruru is Bay.
Ruru is Bay. He's the king of Twitter. He's fucking amazing. He's a workhorse. I love him. And a handsome man. What I do know is that he has asked for his release.
Really?
Yes.
What?
He asked for his release a week ago, citing that he was unfairly treated and was not being booked in a way that he felt was at his talent level. Now, there's two ways you can look at that, because we don't know if they've granted it. Number one, they could have granted it, and he'll lose here, and that'll be it. Or I don't know how long's left on his contract. Or number two, they have listened, and he goes over. I would like to see Rusev in WWE.
Of course, yeah.
He's best used here. So I am going to make my vote for Rusev.
He's in.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Okay, we're on. One question I was going to ask: Who's your favourite version of Rusev? Mine is Rusev in a tank at WrestleMania.
Rusev in a tank at WrestleMania. It's one of the greatest WrestleMania matches ever.
That was.
Even though he was naughty, evil Russian man, I loved him to bits.
So,
fun fact: he got heat for cutting his hair because he did not get approved by WWE to do it.
I heard about that.
Fucking weird.
Randy Orton versus.
And
why are they fighting? Any reason, or just because he?
No, there is a reason. What do you remember, Liam? You're a scholar for WWE programming. We don't have time to watch it.
Oh!
Okay.
So I just popped for the fall away slam into barricade.
He lost more weight. He's actually lost more weight, put on more muscle. He already eats a lot of meat, but like he's clearly looking after himself a lot at the moment.
Teach, who are you going for?
Rusev. Because I want him to succeed here.
I'm going. I want Rusev to win, but I think Randy's going to win.
All right. So right now it's 0, 2, and 2. Did you have Big Show or Big Cass? We also Big Cass. That's 2. That's 1, 2, and 2. Okay. All right, cool.
Liam can count to 3. I've heard. I've seen it happen. It doesn't happen very often.
What's your streak?
Only really happens
2-0.
once per match.
Okay. Yeah.
Only happens once per match when Liam counts to 3. But the rest of the time he tries. That's what's important. But yeah, let's go and watch. See what happens. Watch our bets unfurl.
Let's do this.
What did I fucking tell you? 3. How long was that match? 4. I didn't even need to stop recording. I didn't need to. Why did I stop recording?
So we will be seeing Rusev in the Indies in 2018.
So that's now 2, 2, and 2.
I don't like being right about these rumors.
I told you.
Yeah.
Ruru is spirit animal, and he is getting the fucking shit booked out of him.
I chose him. Because I wanted him to win, not because I thought he would.
That's why I said I wanted him to win, but I knew it wasn't going to happen.
This is an example of WWE's booking going up its own asshole. That's fucking unacceptable. Why? What does it do for Randy Orton? What does it do for Rusev? 7 seconds, not even that. It's WWE's booking right now is a fucking laughing stock. What they're doing at the moment is just so stupid.
Wow.
But yep. Okay. Well, that's that.
I mean, the pre-match attack was cool, but that was Ruru. Do you remember when he used to match Ka?
So,
do you remember when he used to crush?
I don't want to think about it right now because now I'm having to accept the fact that Rusev is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. So I was 1 second out.
8 or 9 seconds. Like,
God damn, my cock is not
Christ.
good.
Fuck.
If Rusev is going to the Indies, he's going to do fine, but I just don't want him there.
He's far too big for the Indies.
Well, so is Simon Gotch, and he still went down there.
Nah, come on, Gotch never had the sort of run that Rusev had when he first came in. That is.
I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe he's going back down to NXT.
I mean, I'd be cool with that, but that's if he wants to. I think he might want to be just done with WWE for a while. But he's obviously married to Lana. Lana's going to keep traveling. They live together. It's going to be difficult. I think the best thing for him, if they give him the option, is go down to NXT. We'll see.
Man, I'm glad that I got my point back, but I
hate
was
WWE
just
sometimes.
A waste of a
When I say sometimes, I mean 90% of the time. I hate their booking decisions.
That was a waste of a roo-roo.
Whoever did that is having a celebratory wank right now. They really are. They're dipping their dick in a tear of in a cup of smart tears and going, yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? You like watching Machka lose, don't you? Yeah.
And he's apparently also a northern pedophile.
Fucking
wow.
Garbage.
Jesus.
Yep. Hang on 1 second.
Food is out to order.
Yeah, food is out to order right now. So.
And your doorbell doesn't work. But anyway, that's the story for another day. We're going to go and look for the pizza, and we'll be back in a second. Ortiz, you talked about somebody masturbating furiously over smart tears. I'm.
You really want to say the next sentence? It's even more dodgy than my testicular cancer joke.
You know where I'm going. You have potentially my top two picks for hottest women in WWE right now.
Hello.
Yeah, I am.
Everybody's coming down now.
I cannot wait for this one. Wow, what the fuck is she wearing? What is that?
Her husband designs all of her outfits.
She looks like a peacock on LSD. But I would still
majestic.
I would still take her out for a seafood dinner and call her back the next morning.
Very tame. Very tame.
Yeah. Oh, I need to be careful. The Phantom is going to be listening to this potentially, so I need to be very careful what I say. I think she's very aware of my Alexa obsession. I don't think she's aware of my Sasha obsession. I am podcasting right now, folks. I'm just staring, and I'm very aware that no words are coming out. I need to make sure that words come out of my mouth. Otherwise, what's the point in this podcast, right?
Yeah.
Right, Tej, are you a fan of these women?
I love both of them.
Yes.
I love that.
I would give them the best night of my life.
Okay. Alexa Bliss is a dominant champion. She's been booked as a very dominant champion. I think it's her time to shine.
I would let Alexa be dominant with me.
Okay. I don't think. I'm just gonna keep ignoring you. I don't think Sasha Banks needs to win now. She's already at a high level. I think it's going to be Alexa Bliss is going to retain.
I think everyone's a winner in this match, to be honest. I'm going to go with Alexa because Alexa is beautiful.
Okay. Liam, who have you got? Alexa Bliss? Sasha Banks, why?
Who are you, Tej?
I'm going with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah,
dominant champion. Dominant champion stays dominant. They won't have every title change. I can't see that happening.
So Liam's going Sasha.
He's a mark, so he's going to say every title's changing. I can see it in his face.
We're all to a piece right now, folks. It's all level pegging. I'm going to go and watch this match with a pillow on my lap to hide my massive erection for both women. And Tej and Liam haven't listened to that, so I've got away with it.
No, I heard you.
Shit. Well, fuck. I won't lie. I'm a little bit.
I think Ollie's heart just broke.
Yeah.
In fact, if you rewind, you can pinpoint the exact moment when Ollie's heart broke. It was when you heard, and that was not Ollie having some alone time. That was Alexa Bliss tapping. I swear, Katie, I ain't keeping an eye on him.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Sasha is a very capable champion.
How many times has she won the championship now?
Oh, too many, really. Let's face it. It was a good match.
It was a good match, but now we are kind of past the first half. We have gotten we've gotten the fog out of the way, you know, the murky waters, and now we are in the final five, the big ones. And Ollie's just watching her jiggle.
I could watch that all day long.
I'm sure you can.
I got the day off work tomorrow. I think I just might.
Now we have the big final five, and oh my god, I am so invested.
So final
Most
five?
likely Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt will be next, if I had to guess. 4 matches. Oh, she's what? This is her 4th.
Yeah.
Is she the most? She's won it the most times now, or is it Charlotte?
Still Charlotte.
So no, it's tied. Oh, they're tied.
There we go. So we've got we've got options between Bray and Finn Balor.
Well, I assume that's next. Or they could just go to WWE title, but I think they'll hold it off.
Doesn't matter which one's next.
I mean,
next. But,
yeah.
So we've got that match. Yeah, we got Jinder and Shinsuke.
Oh my god.
We've got the tags. We've got obviously the big main event. What's the 5th match?
I'm watching a Colonel Sanders advert with Enzo Amore and Dolph Ziggler, and I'm sorry, everything else has been put on hold.
Cool. Well, completely unrelated to that last match, I'm going to go and spend 3 minutes inside the toilet. We'll come back and talk about the next match. Silence from Tej. All it took was a
my
joke.
god.
Yeah, I think we're all shocked by the KFC advert. Yeah, this is weird. I'm gonna go pee and we'll come back. So we're looking at the Finn Balor Bray Wyatt promo. Tej, you and I both appreciate a bit of Bray.
I appreciate a lot of Bray. He's a genius.
I think you being a New Japan fan appreciate the Balor.
Well, he's just a commodity. He's a talent anyway, whether he's in New Japan or not. But yeah, I love him.
I've got quite a controversial view of Finn Balor.
Okay.
I don't get the hype.
You will.
I don't get the hype. I still haven't got it. I've watched plenty of his...
Bear in mind, he's been out for a long, long time.
I know, but I've seen a lot of his matches on NXT. I've seen a lot of his matches, all of his matches in the main roster. I don't get the hype. I don't get why people are so hot on him.
If you don't get it after tonight, you might not ever get it.
I don't think I will. I mean, I've seen the Demon Entrance. I've seen the Demon Entrance live. As I say, it's cool, but I just don't get the... yeah, I don't know. But I want Bray Wyatt to win everything. I know he's not ever going to win anything, so I think Balor's going over.
Balor's got the demon pain, that's why I think he'll go over. But Bray Wyatt does win. I don't care who wins because I'll be happy either way. The thing about this kind of match that I adore and fans adore, it doesn't matter who wins, you will be happy either way. That's why
just
I love
like
it.
Alexa and Sasha.
Pretty much.
Yeah, everyone's winning. Liam the Ref, which way are you swinging on this one?
I'm going with Balor, though, I will say. Right?
Liam the Ref is going with Bray. Liam the Ref is now 3-2 up on us.
Yeah.
So I think this is where we get our point back. Yeah, I would like... I just want Bray to win everything, but I don't think he ever will. He's too good at talking. He's like Enzo. He will never win anything big because he's too good at talking. So he doesn't need to win.
Bray's biggest problem... Yeah, he doesn't need to, but he should sometimes. Like, when he only speaks... When he keeps talking, he's got to eventually back up with a win. That's why he got the win with... the WWE title. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I'm loving this. He's pouring pig's blood on him. It's creepy. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm hoping that the entrance gets what it deserves. I'm hoping that if this resorts to fucking projections on the map
I'm
of
okay
bugs,
with it.
then I'm walking out.
No, I love that.
Here
we go.
I think it was
do
shit.
This.
Yeah, let's have some fun with this one. Everyone's a winner, baby. That's for sure. There we go. Finn Balor. Picking up the victory, we called it.
Did you say Bray?
Yeah, Liam the Ref said Bray Wyatt, so we're
on the trifecta.
We're on 3. I won't lie, I think I drifted a little bit in that. I am flagging.
So it's you and old age, Ollie.
Struggling. Old age, and I don't really do late nights, so these podcasts are always interesting for me.
Well,
that was a good match. I love the entrance for both men.
We've got 4 matches to go, brother. No, 4 or 3?
4,
yeah.
I think. But yeah,
I love the
entrances,
entrance.
yeah.
I loved it. But look at that. The story of that match. Finn Balor being able to match Bray Wyatt in terms of frosty and creepiness. It's wonderful. And I love the coup de grace.
Coup de what?
The coup de grace.
It's,
look at this. Look at the elevation. Coup de grace. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think I saw Bray Wyatt. Well, yeah, we said Bray would lose because he always loses, but he doesn't need the wins in the ring.
Losing, though. That's the thing.
He doesn't need the wins in the ring for anything to elevate himself. He can lose every match ever and still talk himself up like he's a fucking champ. Yeah, no, I think it's good. Like, yeah, year on since Finn Balor popped his shoulder out. And it's about time he got back on top properly.
Yeah, welcome back. Especially after the horrible injury last year.
I think it's a shame. That that they don't break out the demon paint slightly more often.
I think that's what makes it special, though.
Oh, very true. But I think he needs that to be. I think he's quite generic when he hasn't got it on. He's just a guy.
But are you saying you get the hype now?
No, I've seen the Demon plenty of times.
But do you get it now after this? That's what I'm asking.
Well, no more than. No, it's more other people's reaction that I don't get to it. If I'm being honest, it's other people, the way that they're like, this guy is the best wrestler ever, and I'm like, don't know if I'd go that far, but still. So yeah, we have 2 hours left of the show.
I don't know whether you're gonna make it, Ollie.
I'm gonna try. I tend to do this thing. I reach a point. It's like a wall that I break through, and then once I break through the wall, I will not sleep for love nor money. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. I can see.
Okay.
Is this the trailer for?
This is the Mae Young Classic.
Oh, alpha females there.
And I believe there are women in this match that Liam the ref has called matches for.
Go on, Jazzy. Yeah. I'm a big fan of alpha female. There's a competitor from our friend of the show, Brett Meadows, and his promotion, making her appearance on there as well. I could be alright. Are you a fan of the women,
Liam?
Teej?
Oh, me?
I
love it.
You have the microphone, my friend.
I'm sorry, yeah. I am I'm a big fan. I'm just going to tell everyone who does listen to this, watch for Shayna Baszler. That's all Shayna Baszler. If you don't know, you will know in this tournament.
If you don't know, you better know.
Oh, she is one of the 4 horsewomen with Ronda Rousey.
Okay.
From MMA, and she is absolutely amazing.
I will have a look at that tomorrow morning. I will not watch that immediately after SummerSlam, unless SummerSlam finishes in 5 minutes.
Oh, the tag teams are up now.
Now this one's going to be an interesting. So everyone's been talking about the Shield with this Shield reunion.
Yeah.
So Ambrose and Rollins, have they not been getting on, or have they?
No, they've reunited. And what's interesting is if Dean Ambrose wins, he will become a Grand Slam champion.
Because he's the only one that's won the Intercontinental as well as
US,
They've
WWE.
all won the heavy or the Universal, whatever you want to call it.
It's something the world has wanted to see for a long time, and it's one of the best angles. Yeah, the world has wanted to see them come back for a long time. Now, our own Owen Charles said that this is an angle that he has been so invested in. He's loved this. He's absolutely loved this, and it's one of the best things they've done.
See, I won't lie. I think Dean Ambrose is. I think the WWE would be better off without him. I think he needs to leave the WWE. I think he's lazy. I think he's uninvested. I think he does the bare minimum of what he needs to do.
Interesting.
But that mainly stems from like things like the Stone Cold podcast. I don't know. Just hearing him talk about. I just don't get passion when I look at him or when I see him. It's weird. I just don't like I'm just not an Ambrose guy. I'm loving Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah, I think everyone is.
This could be match of the night. It has potential.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. Who you got?
See, we've had so many title changes, but I think could this be the night where every single title changes?
I'm calling the Shield taking the belts.
Yeah, you know what? So the pre-show, the tag belts and the cruiserweight changed hands.
Everything's changed hands.
Everything has changed hands so far. Is that right? Are we agreeing with that? That has. In that case, fuck it. Shield have taken the tag titles. Shield take the tag titles. Are we all in agreement? Cool. Yep. I think we're all starting to flag. So let's see where this one goes. We're all at 3 apiece. This one is not really gonna make a difference, but let's have some fun with this next match. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are on for a record-breaking night at SummerSlam. I think every belt is going to change hands.
And we've just seen a Grand Slam champion.
I think every belt is going to change hands. I love the way that Liam Smith is still trying to talk even though he has no microphone. That's not how podcasts work. But, that was a good match. I like that.
Now, wouldn't it be interesting if Roman Reigns went over in the main event and we see a reuniting of the Shield after 3 years?
It could happen.
It's the only way you will get the crowd to cheer for Roman, I can tell you that now.
That's true.
But that is so cool. I can't even make it such a cool moment.
I'm not so fussed about Dean Ambrose being Grand Slam, but this little mini right here. So the top rope Hurricane Rana, headbutt, battering ram it was a very well done match. Super kick
one. Super kick two.
Super kick.
into the V trigger.
V trigger, pow.
And it's straight to It's just beautiful tandem combination.
And that's good. And to be fair, I like Dean Ambrose in a team. I don't like Dean Ambrose on his own.
So I guess you're going to like Dean Ambrose going forward then, huh?
I liked Roman Reigns in a team.
Yeah.
I didn't like him on his own. They work together. They don't work individually. So fingers crossed.
Oh, here we go.
Fingers crossed this leads to something good going forward. That's
I
all
think
I'm
we'll
saying.
see the Shield before long. I think it's kind of where this needs to go.
So foreshadowing from
awesome.
the Emissarian. Yeah, I mean that wasn't bad, right?
No, that was not bad at all.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's going to be very interesting to see what we have next.
So we've got a choice of Nakamura.
It will be.
We've still got.
It's got to be Nakamura because
SmackDown
the US title.
heavyweight. We've got US title,
And
then we've got Universal. So all title matches left to go as well.
Yeah, man. We aren't done yet.
So are all three metal titles going to change? Are we going with that? Are we going to see every title change hands? I think we are. I think we're going to see every title change hands.
The only one I am not committed to seeing change, and I'm not sure about, is the Universal title.
Oh,
and I'll get into that. No, we'll get into that later.
Okay, yeah, we'll chat about that before the main. But I am 99% sure we're going to see all the titles change now.
Well, let's pace ourselves.
So yes, that means I am going for who's got the US title at the moment?
Wait, hang on. Is US title SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown.
So it's 2 SmackDown titles, then a Raw title. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So who's got the SmackDown title?
AJ Styles. AJ Styles.
I think Owens is going to win. I'm going Owens. I'm going Nakamura. And
Shane McMahon is the ref, though.
Yeah, and I'm going for. Well, I'm going for anyone other than Brock.
Well, let's just see. Let's pace ourselves. The mood might change. Here we go. Every championship has changed.
It's good that they call it. Is it going to happen? I think it would be cool. I am going to put my microphone down before I end up berating Byron Saxton.
All right, so
I am 100% going for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is one of my favourite wrestlers in the past 5 years. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one, I think.
What do you reckon, Liam?
Kevin Smith's going Owens.
Oh,
are you sticking with the mantra that everything's changing? Decisions, Teej.
I'm actually going to go against the grain.
You're going to go AJ.
I'm going to go AJ.
I've lost count of who's got what right now. So
we are all.
We all went Shield, didn't we?
We're all 4 apiece right now.
4 apiece. So yeah,
I'm going AJ.
Tej is going AJ. I am going Kevin Owens, as is the ref Liam. I think this one definitely has potential to steal the show. One of my favourite guys from TNA versus one of my favourite guys from everywhere else. Yeah, cannot wait for this one either. Let's get stuck in.
Damn it!
God damn it!
You know, there's a saying in pro wrestling, Ollie. It's starting to get a lot of traction. It's believe in me, believe in TJ Lee, and
you wrote that.
It feels good to be king. Great match.
Brilliant match. I think Shane McMahon's involvement in the match was just about the right amount. It wasn't too much.
It wasn't over the top. It was very clever. It was done right.
Are we going to get a Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens match now in future?
Maybe.
Liam still doesn't have a mic. When I ask a rhetorical question, it's mainly going to Tej.
He does say.
Just going to throw that out there.
He did
I
say
know
that,
it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, he did say he thinks the rumor is going for Survivor Series, which could very well be where it goes from here. Shane is like a marquee kind of dude that goes every now and then, so who knows?
It could be yeah. I thought that was really fun though.
I loved it.
Shane's involvement, as I say, it wasn't everything in the match, but it played a part. He was out there for a reason.
Yeah,
so,
he was relevant.
Yeah, I was happy with that, and that foot on the rope thing was good, and yeah, we're no doubt going to get the Shinsuke match. Is your boy Nax, the Shinsuke Nax?
I think I want him to, but it's very interesting. They could not pull the trigger on him. They could because Jinder is no placeholder. He's reigning supreme right now. I think if they're smart, they will.
Is the India experiment done?
I think it is. I think that, I mean, the moment you have Great Khali come out to help you, you're no longer a viable champion. You made the title look weak. So really, if they're smart, they'll put it on Nakamura. Everything says that they're going to. Everything. All signs point to.
In what way?
The way they promoted him. The fact they're putting the title on second to last, they never ever put the WWE title this high up in the card.
What about Baron Corbin losing the briefcase?
Means nothing.
So this is the thing. So I think him losing the briefcase like that, so randomly almost, they wanted it out of the way so that there wasn't a chance and there wasn't a need for him to cash in after this match. So I think this match is going to be absolute war, if you ask me.
I don't disagree, but it doesn't change my opinion that Nakamura, all signs point to Nakamura going over. It's what's best for business right now. They put it on Jinder because they were expanding into India. Let's make no bones about it. Jinder Mahal didn't get there because he was the right guy for the job. He got there because they were doing an exportation into India, and they needed someone to be the face of the company. Let's not play games. That's exactly what it was for. Take nothing away from the reign he's had, because he's gone above and beyond every expectation that's been given to him. But when you need two small cruiserweights and the Great Khali, who has never been a good wrestler and is just there for fun, and you need all three of them to make you retain your title, you're not a real champion. You make the title look like shit. It doesn't make sense to keep it on anymore. They've done what they need to do. Put it on Nakamura. That's what I think they're doing, but they could very easily hold off for a little bit longer. They could make it wait a bit longer, but why not do it at SummerSlam? Right now is the best time to do it.
So just to clarify, Nakamura.
Well, I'm already a point ahead. So Nakamura. So it's 5, 4, and 4. Nakamura? No, okay. Lee and the ref says Jinder.
No, I think Nakamura. I think Shinsuke Nax.
Okay.
Although it is now very late at night, I am very, very exhausted. Yeah, let's go Nax. I'm going Nax.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's hope, because that'd be good.
It'll make me happy. That's the moment I need. I need Nakamura of the title. Since he debuted in NXT nearly 2 years ago, I have been waiting for him to get a title. I've been waiting for this moment. I was so worried that he would get misused, he would get downplayed and turned into a racist commodity. He is one of the most gifted, if not the most gifted athlete to come out of Japan in the last 30 years, and he will continue to be great here, and I'm glad that the world sees that in him, and now we'll get to see.
We'll let you know in about 3 seconds of podcasting world time. Let's get stuck into the Shinsuke Nax match. I honestly might have drifted off a little bit for a few minutes in a little part of that match.
Yeah, well,
I come to and I see Jinder Mahal, the Maharaja.
I can't do that. I'm jealous of you.
Maharaja. I've never been good at predictions.
So it's just me.
It's
just me and Liam now.
Just Tej and Liam playing with each other. That wasn't bad.
Look at the call. They obviously wanted to swerve because the crowd is in shock and they're disappointed as hell. So this is what they were kind of pushing for.
But of course, again, the little Singh brothers get involved, and this is the thing. This is the thing with WWE heels. They always have that sort of get out clause, that reason to lose whenever they want, in case they give up on them. I can't remember the last time they had a solid heel just be dominant without having all the bells and whistles.
I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like I said, it was a 50-50. I wanted them to put it on Nakamura, but they can. And obviously, they knew that people would be itching to get Mahal. And it's just adding more and more fuel to the fire, and that's fine.
So we have one match left to go. One more match, and then I can sleep.
You make it sound like such a chore.
Oh, well, let's hope it's not. Well, this one, to me, it could be fun. So we've got Samoa Joe, a guy that I've been watching for years, and I'm a little bit bored by. Braun Strowman, who I love. Roman Reigns, who I love to hate. And Brock Lesnar. I think Brock has to lose today. I think he's got to. Why else would you put him in a big multi-man match?
Why not? Because he dominates.
But I don't know. This to me it's a get-out clause again, so he can lose the title without
being pinned.
Without being pinned. after the when you guys were getting your little boners about Shield reunion, I'm thinking, you know what, Roman Reigns could do it. Maybe Rollins and Ambrose will get involved because it's no DQ, and the Shield will run riot, and it will almost become a 6-man tag match. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of room for possibilities, if you ask me.
I don't know, Liam. What's your take? What are you going for?
Brock has to be pinned. Okay.
Yeah, but he didn't say they had to pin Brock. He said if Brock Lesnar loses the title. Didn't say Brock Lesnar gets pinned. So
I'm going Brock Lesnar to lose. That's what I've been saying all day.
But who to win?
I don't know who, but who's gonna win? But
you gotta make a full prediction on it. Half prediction will get you a point.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Roman Reigns.
Okay, Roman Reigns.
No, Strowman.
Strowman.
I don't know. I don't care at this point. All I'm saying is Brock's gonna lose it somehow, some way.
Okay.
What?
Liam.
Yeah, Liam. What?
Roman.
Liam's going Roman, and Tej is going. Are you going? You're going Brock, aren't you? I can almost sense it.
It's a toss-up between Brock retaining or Samoa beating him.
So basically, I'll go Strowman.
I'm going to go Brock retain.
Liam's gone Roman, and you're going with the rest.
Yeah, Brock retain.
I'm hoping this will be good. See, one thing
it will be good.
One thing I've noticed, the SummerSlam main events have been a little bit screwy the past few years. There's been like a spate of shitty finishes. Going back to the likes of Undertaker and Lesnar, going back to Lesnar and Orton. There's been some weird finishes to some of that. I'm hoping this is a break from that. I hope we get something solid, because fuck it, we've been up for so many hours now, we deserve it.
We'll see.
I hope this is a car crash. I hope this is the most glorious spot-hungry spot fest in the history of SummerSlam. I will accept nothing short of a spot fest. I want to see chairs, tables, ladders. I want to see the whole thing. I want to see shit get destroyed.
Should be good.
I hope I get what I want.
Believe in me, believe in TJ motherfucking Lee.
You know what? I was wrong, but I am happy with that. I asked the gods for a car crash, and my god, did they deliver. Fuck it, match of the night. Possibly even match. That was match of the weekend.
Yeah, easy. I knew it, because when you have a man like Brock Lesnar and you're like, if he loses, he's going to leave. That's the point of him being smart. Very, very smart. It was the obvious choice.
But you know what? Fuck UFC. Fuck what happens now. That match. How spectacular.
Fucking amazing.
Was that match?
Amazing.
Fucking
everyone got their offense in. Everyone was clever. Strowman looks like a world destroyer. Roman looks strong, as Roman always does. Samoa Joe looked like a beast. No one looked bad in that match. No one.
That was absolutely spectacular. From the table bumps to the table bump, to fucking Strowman lobbing furniture around like it's Skittles. It was absolutely immense.
Final score: 7 to me, 6 to Liam, 5 to you.
I don't know. I'm a shell of a man right now.
Wow.
I'm an absolute shell.
6-5-4. 5, 6, 7, 8 for Jacob Daniels.
That was
so happy.
That was fun.
That was great.
I mean, the first half was shit. The second half was awesome. After the absolute turds we've had in the main event.
SummerSlam was just too long, man. It was just too long.
After the turds of the main event in the past 2 years, we fucking deserved that match
proper
right there.
main event, yeah, absolutely.
Joe looks pissed.
Great booking.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular.
Everyone looks fantastic.
Absolutely spectacular.
Well, 5 hours in, Ollie, you can finally go home.
I know, I can do. So yeah, folks, if you don't already follow us on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, go find us at Figure 4 Radio. If you're not already a subscriber on iTunes, Stitcher, Podomatic, TuneIn Radio app, anywhere you get your podcasts, go onto them, find Figure 4 Radio, click subscribe, click rate, give us a nice little review. We've got the website, figure4radio.weebly.com, all sorts of information on there. Have I missed anything out? I'm not sure.
Not sure. You can find us at Sacrifice Pro Wrestling, of course. You can find myself at facebook.com/TeejLea, TeeJLEA, where I put a lot of the videography packages I put up and a lot of rants, but keep tuning into the podcast because there's some cool stuff coming up.
There will be. And of course, if you're a wrestling promoter or if you're a wrestler and you want myself and Tej to add some commentary, get in touch on the Figure 4 Radio page. Find me on Twitter at F4R_Mastermind. You can find me at, I'm not going to give you the dates because there's so many of them now. But head over to DOA Wrestling, to the Wrestling League, to Hope, to Pro Wrestling Foxes, to Sacrifice Pro Wrestling. You can find me at almost all of those shows. I don't think there's any I've missed out. But I've been the Mastermind Ollie Spring.
I've been the emissary of True TJ Lee, and he's been Liam the Ref.
Liam the Ref in the corner, being quiet without a microphone. And folks, we will see you next week on Figure 4 Radio.